Any sign of the boys? More importantly, any sign of Lewis Hall? Where's Lewis Hall? Where's the new man? Where's the new signing? This is the entrance to the training ground. A few people waiting at the top here as the players come back out. Oh, the long, wet road down. I've just got here, I haven't seen anyone here yet. But obviously, now it's in the afternoon, the players will be leaving soon. Chat a few people, actually see if they've seen anyone come out yet, any of the lads have came out yet. But Lewis Hall is on his way. Buongiorno everyone, we are here at the training ground. You can see there behind me, even in this rain, it's just stopped. To be fair, it was a lot worse. Let's hope it doesn't come back. We are here to, of course, try and spot Lewis Hall. He will be arriving at the training ground today for his Newcastle United medical after signing a deal, agreeing a fee with Chelsea for £28 million plus £7 million in add-ons. You can see quite a few Toon fans here. There was a lot more, I've been told, but obviously some of them have been scared off by the weather. People with the brollies, people with the camping chairs, all trying to get a glimpse of Lewis Hall and all the other Newcastle United players before the trip to Man City. Obviously the last training day, the day before the lads head off to Manchester for that Etihad kick-off at 8 PM tomorrow night. And the kids are here, people are here to try and see Hall, but obviously you get some signatures and some selfies with the Toon stars. Not sure how likely they'll stop in this weather, and with security now. Yeah, you've got security at the top of the road, security down here. A bit mad really. I'm not sure how long I'm going to hang around for in this weather, but there's some dedicated fans here to try and catch Lewis Hall and catch the Toon army. Obviously the popularity continues to rise after Newcastle United's rise of success, and after the 5-0 win against Villa, everyone wants a piece. Got people down the side here trying to catch a glimpse of Hall and the Newcastle United ballers. The club have now, well, I say it's been out for a while, isn't it? And like people ripping balls to try and get a glimpse. Funny stuff. Well, you can see it on your screen now. The team bus is outside the training ground, so it looks like the lads are about to set off to Manchester altogether from the Benton base. From the training ground, they are heading on the motorway to Manny, by the looks of it. They'll obviously stay the night, and they'll be staying tomorrow night as well. You would have thought, with it being an 8 o'clock kick-off, so a weekend in Manchester for the players, and it looks like they're going to set off soon. So unfortunately, I think the most of the people that are waiting here for the players to come out are wasting their time, because if all the lads get on the coach, then they're obviously not going to stop. They're going to be going straight past, which is a shame because people are standing out in the rain here, but that's the risk you take when you come to the training ground, I suppose. Just got to get lucky. But it looks like all the lads will be boarding the bus to the Etihad. Big game tomorrow night, but will Lewis Hall be on that coach? Very unlikely. He's got a lot of work to be done. I think he's going to be in there when he gets here for a few hours, and yeah, maybe he'll be at St James Park doing some media stuff as well, doing a media shoot, or they could just do that over the weekend if someone stays behind and doesn't travel to Manchester, because there's plenty of time to do that, to be fair. Or will they get it done today, and will he be in the travelling squad for the Etihad? That would be definitely be interesting. I'd be very happy with that, but I don't think so. I don't think even if he could be in the squad, Eddie Howe would play him, because he hasn't had any training with him at all, so it wouldn't really make any sense. Just let him stay in Newcastle, get settled, get everything wrapped up, his media work, his medical and everything, and obviously he can have a full week of training next week before that massive game next Sunday against Liverpool, where he might make his debut. But I'd be surprised if he travelled to Manchester. More so surprised if he played, to be honest. Obviously he's not going to play. When will the club announce it though, you know what I mean? Don't think it'll be today, don't think it'll be tomorrow, because they've got the match and everything, so it'll probably be Monday now, I think, for Lewis Hall, and that official announcement, and you'll see him training and everything as well then. But let's see what happens if anyone comes out, or if they're straight on that bus and away.
It's like last season, he put himself in danger, didn't he, going undercover at Chelsea?
Oh, I've got that one wrong then. So apparently that bus isn't for the players, that is for the kit, the equipment and all of that. And one of those was saying that the Toon players are actually flying to Manchester tonight, so they are flying there tonight. They are making their way down there. Either of these reports I can't confirm are true or false, to be honest with you. This is what people are just saying around here. So that bus there, the Newcastle FC coach, quite expensive in fuel, I think. Got all the equipment going down there. Who was on there? Just the bus driver. Really, the bus driver. So I've seen a couple of the staff members and the media team and that leaving their own cars, and a couple of those lads there are saying that a few of the players have already left, the likes of Alexander Isak. Said most of them have left actually, and none of them stopped, so that's a shame for the kids and everyone else who's standing there in the rain waiting for them. No stopping for them, no signatures, no selfies or anything. But that coach said just for equipment, just for match day stuff. And the lads, we're fancy now. We're not like Ashley days. We're not getting the old bus anywhere. No more mega buses for the two. And even though it's Manchester, it's not far. It's only a couple of hours. They are still flying tonight, so we're travelling in style. So I like to hear. The boys deserve it. Oh yes, there we have it. Lewis Hall has arrived at Newcastle United's training ground. He's here. He's ready for it. There you can see him arrive with his parents and his agent. They've came up from London. The boy is home, a Newcastle United fan. His dad's a Geordie. He's been at Chelsea since 7 years old, mate. So, you know, he's been moulded into one of theirs, I suppose, the old Cobham Academy. But now, it's at Newcastle United's academy. He's at Newcastle United's training ground ahead of his medical for that £28 million deal, rising to £7 million in add-ons. Hearing that it's unlikely that those add-ons will actually be activated is what Keith Downey from Sky was saying. Just stop for a second actually, because that rain's bouncing off my face, so it may as well come from this direction. So I was speaking to Keith there from Sky, who obviously did a piece for Sky Sports News before on Hall arriving, and he was saying that it's unlikely that those add-ons will be matched because they're a bit ambitious, to say the least. Now it might be matched, you know, apparently it's based on trophies and things like that, but he doesn't think that those will be activated. So 28 million is what it's looking like for the signing of Lewis Hall. Obviously that will be paid next summer. Newcastle have been very smart with this signing. They have got him on loan initially for this season. He's on loan from Chelsea for a year, and then next summer's transfer window we will have to pay £28 million for the left back. He will be 19 then. He's 19 next month, actually, the 18-year-old. And just looking at him there, he doesn't look 18 like. He's a big lad, you know what I mean? He's a big lad. He's filled out, very athletic, carries the ball well going forward, got some great range of passing as well, some good switch of the plays, and he's very tenacious in his duels as well, you know what I mean? He gets stuck in, but he gets it timed well. So it's a very good signing, that. Lewis Hall for Newcastle. He is here behind me at the training ground now. Probably going to head to St James's Park later on to do his photo shoot and stuff, or they may just wait it out. There's no huge rush, as it looks like this could be Newcastle's last signing of the transfer window. I'm not going to say that 100%, to be honest with you. If I had to put a bet on it, I would say it is, because Eddie Howe said he wanted one more. They've obviously had to be creative and smart with this one by doing the loan to buy. They couldn't pay the 28 million up front due to financial fair play regulations. Can we strike another deal with someone else along those same lines? Can we get that right-footed centre-back that Eddie Howe wants in there to compete with Short, to partner Sven Botman? Can we potentially get a right winger there to challenge Almiron and Murphy? So, is there still room for transfers? Probably not. And Eddie Howe said this will be the last one, but we don't know that for sure. Listen, we've said stuff in the past. Eddie Howe said things in the past where you think we're done, and he says this, he says that. He's not going to come out and tell the media, oh, well, actually, we still want to sign a centre-back. Oh, and we've got 50 million spare to sign a winger. He's not going to say that, is he? So the cards are still being held close to his chest. If I had to bank on one of them, I would say we are done. But I would say if an opportunity does arise, like a Livermento one, because they've been relegated and the option was there to buy and there's potential, it could be done. And even another one, you know, maybe say that Kaiser has been linked for so long from Juventus. If we could say to them, right, we'll get him on loan. If he scores 10 goals and he makes 20 appearances, then next summer we'll pay 40 million. Something like that. You know, these things could easily happen. They really could. And even on deadline day, you've seen things change amongst many clubs. So I wouldn't rule it out yet. Maybe if we manage to shift a few more players out the door. You've got Hendrick, Hayden, Fraser. They are all still here. Surely they're not on this training ground behind me. They're a waste of time. There's a plane going above my head. They may as well be on a plane to Benidorm. You know what I mean? They've got more action in Benidorm than they have at Benton at the training ground. Yeah, for Newcastle. Obviously Ryan Fraser linked to Scotland and whatnot to go to Celtic. But there's still Deadwood here that needs to be shifted. The wage bill needs to be cut. Will that then allow us to make a move? Although Eddie Howe did say if there was an injury to the current squad, then he would look to strengthen, because the owners know how serious this season is to try and maintain top four and to impress in the Champions League. So we do need a good squad depth there. But yeah, Lewis Hall is in. That is Newcastle's fourth signing of the summer transfer window. Alan St. Maximin sold is the only big one as well so far. But I tell you what, there is still a couple of weeks until that September 1st deadline. I hope we're not done, because it's exciting, isn't it? And for once, it's nice to be able to do these videos and come to the training ground and talk about new signings, because first few years doing this channel we didn't sign anybody. So you know what I mean, we couldn't even get anyone on loan. We have got Lewis on loan. We have got to buy as well. He is a Newcastle player. It is an obligation, it's not an option. It's not a choice. He is a permanent signing for Newcastle next summer, regardless of what happens in the next 12 months. We will have to stump up 28 million for Lewis Hall. Like I said, he's a Newcastle fan. His dad's a Geordie, 18-year-old left back, soon to be 19 next month. Bags of potential. It's an exciting one. And as I've said before, you know, there's a chance there where we've signed Livramento, could be the next England right back for many years to come. We've signed Lewis Hall, could be the next England left back for many years to come. Newcastle are building some solid English players. Yeah, look, we've got Gordon and Barnes, who could be in the England team as well. Obviously, Gordon just won England 21 Player of the Tournament. Wilson is obviously in it now, but he's getting on a bit, unfortunately. But Willock, could he break through? You know, there's many options there. Newcastle, as much as we went fancy with Tonali and our record signing Alexander Isak from Sweden, British boys, British potential, fantastic stuff. There we have it then, people. I'm not going to hang around here. This looks like it's going to absolutely lash it down any time again soon. You've seen Hall arriving. It's going to be the same for him leaving, jumping in the car and getting out here. And then the players apparently flying tonight. Flying. That coach is there, but that's meant to just be for the equipment and all that. So the players are off to Manchester tonight. I'm off to Manchester tomorrow morning for the Man City game. So make sure you stay tuned to Magpie Channel TV for all the match day content. Give this one a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already, and enjoy yourselves.